Ndị be anyị kenekwanụ m unu. Anyị sị ka ụbọchị nke taa mara na anyị na mma. Anyị sị ka nke onye chiri ya zerekwa. Dịka o si dị ya bụ Eastern News 24 ka anyị si na-wetara nye bụ ozi gbasata maka ebe ife na-eme n'obodo nọ n'ime ya, dịka unu anụ ka o si ada, gbasata maka nnwere onwe a na-azọ n'ala Igbo, maka mkpagbu na ajọ omume a na-emesi ndị Igbo. Ebe ife ka anyị na-wetara n'iru akwụkwọ ọzọ dịka ibia gbapụ na nke ụbọchị izi gị na-esore kabarụ ketụsa ya bụ ozi. If I will tell you Nero according to one of the BIAFRA activists, quote, the Fulani Extremists issue a threat to all the churches in the north that they will be start attacking all the churches in the north from April 7. Is Nigeria at war? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a true prophet. All right, this is according to one of the activists who tell Ayabife. N'iru akwụkwọ ka gụrụ ya bụ ife o ji maka ya wee bịa. Anyị ga-esi ya bụ ife ka anyị drop wifi channel dị nke anyị gbasara maka ihe ndị a niile kwugasị n'iru akwụkwọ. Alright, over to you, sir.
I want you to pay attention and take this video serious is because you never can tell if someone is just bragging or someone mean his threat. Okay, there is no little threat, there is no grievous threat. Every threat is a threat. Okay, now in Plateau State, before they carried out an attack on Christmas Eve that killed 140 persons, there was, an information. There was a data. Some persons even posted it on social media, on Facebook, that they are coming to attack the community, and they did. Now, my attention has been drawn about the declaration of war on the 7th of April, that is next week, Friday, that they are going to declare war to attack all the whole Christians in the north. Now, this picture you are seeing on Facebook, now this is what it reads. We are inviting all Muslims. 7th of April, there is war in every church in northern Nigeria. We are inviting all Muslims. 7th of April, there is war in every church in northern Nigeria. Now, why is this person calling for war against the Christians in the north? Okay, follow me in this video step by step so that you will understand every details that I am going to give you. Now, who is this person? I will not go more into his identity. You have seen the picture. You can go to Facebook and check it by yourself. So this video is not all about personal, individual, but it's all about security. Okay. Now, let us understand the reason why this person is preparing for war. Okay. In the afternoon, I was told that what happened in Uromi is being discussed in the mosque. Okay. Now, maybe what was discussed in the mosque is what this guy posted, that on 17th of April that they are inviting all the Muslims, that there will be war in every church. Why are they targeting churches? Now, I really want to let people to understand that the people who carry out the mob action in Uromi, most of them are still Muslims. So if you are calling on war against Christians, do you know that one of your Muslim brother, the person you are seeing on the screen right now, is one of the people? Okay, however, I will not put it on the screen for security purpose, okay? But I have one of the pictures of people who carried out the attack. If police want it, I can give it to police. The picture, they took the picture. And one of them, according to the picture, is a Muslim. So what are you trying to tell us, that it is a Christian or Muslim war? People are trying to turn it into a religious war, but it is a warning. This was how the Plateau people were warned, and it happened, okay? Now, this account is Arawa Republic. This Arawa Republic, I don't know who is handling it, but this Facebook account has ability to appeal to wider audience. So people follow it, and it's an account of self-determination of Arawa Republic. Now, this is what they posted, according to the translation. Blood is thicker than water. There were 24 Hausas Muslims eager to return for Sanda to their homes, to their families, to their mothers, daughters, and wives. But their lives were cut short by the Igbo settlers in Uromi. That caught my attention. By the Igbo settlers of Uromi. I am not a security expert, but we must talk reality out of issues. From my little knowledge about security, all these things are, the little smoke of the fire that is burning. There is war already. Okay? There is war already. Now, people that died, every soul matters a lot. As I said, I don't support crime. I don't support mob action. I don't support anything evil. Okay, I hate evil. That is why I am taking interest on security of lives and property. Everything about insecurity, I report it. Okay. Now, when you look at this write-up, what has this to do with Igbos? What has this to do with Igbos? And I learned that among the people who carried out this thing is an Hausa man. Whether it's it is difficult to differentiate between Hausa, Fulani, or whether it's Kanuri, but from the northern extraction. Okay? Because time will come, people must know the truth. Now, you see, in the month of Ramadan, in hunger and thirst, the heartless murderers did not pity them. They dragged them through the streets of Uromi, beating them with logs of wood. We saw the video, okay? We saw the video. But what has the Uromi matter has to do with Igbos? Uromi is Edo State. The Uromis are not even Igbo. For example, it happened in Agbo. Maybe you could say Agbo is an Igbo speaking, that is in Delta State, Delta North. But Uromi is far in Edo State. So calling Uromi people, Igbos, is a kind of something that doesn't make sense. Meaning, you people have been looking for opportunity to fight Igbos. That is what it just means, okay? Now, this is what they also post in this Arawa Republic. So we are going back home. We deserve freedom and dignity. Arawa Republic now. That is lovable. Everybody have right for self-determination. Everybody have the right for self-determination. You can agitate and negotiate for Arawa Republic. Everybody will love it. The Oduduwa Republic can negotiate and agitate for their own. The Biafrans, everybody, every ethnic group has the right to agitate. Nobody is against that. And the purpose they did it is because of what is happening. That is why this thing is coming out. Now, this is another one. Say to divide Nigeria is a tax that must be done. We cannot continue like this. Arawa Republic now. Before people begin to talk about the division of Nigeria, I really want to let people to know that 90% of Nigeria at this moment wants Nigeria to divide. Nobody wants to remain in this shenanigan. It doesn't make sense. We were not created to be enemies, but we were not created to be in one country. That is the truth. Because I can see myself going to Dubai, going to Qatar, going to Saudi Arabia, enjoying holidays there, go to everywhere and come back. If Arawa Republic is a country, I can see myself going there to tour the sands in the north deserts like they do in Dubai and come back. But, the amalgamation of Nigeria has done evil to this entity called Nigeria, but people are yet to understand it. We were never meant to remain in one country, but we were not created to be enemies. People should get this fact correct. Okay? We were created differently, different ideology, different set of education. You see, Boko Haram has been fighting tirelessly because they are talking about, Western education is a sin. We don't have one faculty. People should understand this. This has nothing to do with bigotry. I love people from Qatar. By the way, one of my friends is from Saudi Arabia, born and brought up in Saudi Arabia. From Saudi Arabia there. He talks English very well. We discuss. We talk about issues that affect, inter-religion, social culture. We discuss. That is how things are supposed to be. But if you can join Iran and America, that day the world war will start. Both of them can be in one country. But if both of them can come down to their senses, they can have mutual relations. That is how life is supposed to be. But with all these things, the reason why I'm drawing the attention of people to this is because the threats that people are talking about, whether you like it or not, is real. Okay? So that was what happened in Plateau State and different part of Plateau. People were just saying, just forget about it. But what happened? Why that was happening, they gave the security agencies 33 distress call and they did not respond. So it was a plan. They colluded with them. And not only that, I still want to let people know that despite all souls are very important, the rate at which this is going viral is alarming. Now, every soul is important. Nobody deserves to die. But people are dying in Nigeria every day. People are dying in Nigeria every day, of which people are not supposed to die. But we should treat everybody equal. Nobody came out to say we are going to burn the whole mosque in the south because Deborah was killed. We didn't say we are going to do this because it's not important. We were not created to be enemies. But we were never meant to be in one country. So we can't say because, oh, Deborah was killed, she was born and died, so every mosque in the south, let us go and burn it. That is barbaric. It's not, it has no place. Okay? So, but people who are calling for war, nobody is afraid of war any longer. Nobody is afraid of war any longer. This is 2025. Okay? War has gone spiritual, war has gone technological, and war has gone beyond what people think or reason. So nobody is afraid of war, but it's not important. Okay? It's not important. I do not blame people who are now calling for war, who are calling for different kind of things. I blame the system. I blame Britain, who amalgamated Nigeria. They fully know that this can't work up to today. But Britain gave an exact date where people should come together to discuss whether Nigeria should be one or not. That is after 100 years. Consult your lawyer, ask him about this. But people are, too blind to understand the reality we are passing through. Now, let me tell you, when are we going to stop living in falsehood? We have been living in falsehood for long. Every day of our life, we are living in falsehood. It has to stop. Yeah, I said so. We are living in falsehood. It has to stop. Tinubu knows that Nigeria is not going to work. When they chased him out of Nigeria, when he was a senator, after Abionda's election, he made one statement, and I quote him: "One Nigeria can never work." I don't believe in one Nigeria. That was the exact statement Tinubu made. But today is your president. We are living in falsehood. You and I know that this country will never work. You and I know. Since I was born till today, I have been seeing retrogression, not progression in Nigeria. Every day, even while I was growing up, every day we are kneeling down praying. If you are a Catholic and you were born and brought up, those 90s Catholic Bishop Conference of Nigeria, they brought a prayer. We are praying prayer for Nigeria in distress, all powerful, never living God we do, and always to give you thanks, blah, 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 blah. We pray God should protect Nigeria from chaos, anarchy, and doom, blah, 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 blah. The more you pray, the more the doom comes. We are living in the doom days. The more you pray, the more the doom comes. So, here we are today. It's not a matter of prayer. It's a matter of common sense. Everybody must come to their senses. The politicians should come to their senses. That your evil agenda, your power, power is, you can't see when you have power. It is very hard for you to see. Someone like Wike, the supreme leader of Nigerian judiciary, that is whom he is. You can't have case in court with Wike and you will win him. Look at how he's using the judiciary to throw PDP off balance, to throw Rivers State into chaos. Look at what is just going on. We don't have any country at all. People will die, nobody will talk. And thank you, people have seen the result of silence. Silence is dangerous. Silence is dangerous. Governor will not talk, local government chairman will not talk, the president will not talk. This is where it is. People have resolved to self-help because no help. Police can't, military can't, DSS can't, nobody. Nobody's doing anything at all. So people die in the villages, their life doesn't matter, and you think the villagers will continue. See, let me tell you, the worst is happening in Nigeria already. The Fulani terrorists are killing, they are kidnapping. What is the crime of the villagers? What is the crime of people from the Middle Belt, from the South, even people from the North as well who are victims of all these things? What is their crime? Because they were born and brought up from Nigeria. Nigeria kills dream. Nigeria kills destiny. Nigeria have destroyed more life than the people he made. The people who benefited from Nigeria benefited through fraud, like Dangote illuminated them. Dangote confessed during IBB birthday that IBB made them, gave them oil blocks, gave them bank licenses, and they gave him only 1 million naira each. They said that openly. This is a complete fraud. We are living in falsehood. No country will progress like this. When a foundation is destroyed, if you like, build a foundation for your bathing room just to construct a public bathroom and start building a skyscraper on top of that foundation. People are dreaming progress. People are dreaming that Nigeria should be great. But on what foundation? On what foundation? On what foundation do you want Nigeria to be great? Building a skyscraper on a toilet foundation? You are kidding me. You people are jokers. You people are jokers. As far as I'm concerned, it's going to collapse. It's not going to work. It's going to collapse. No matter the amount of repair you will put on it, when it collapses, everybody inside will die. few will survive it. So the best thing you need to do, everybody will come down from the upstairs and get it destroyed. People who want to go and buy a house, another place you go and buy. People who want to go anywhere they want to go, you are free to go. So what I'm trying to say is that I repeat this. I don't have water in my mouth. We were not created to be enemies, but we were never meant to be in one country.
Ƙasar nan ta rabu, a raba ta kawai. Wallahi, a ra'ayina da masu ra'ayi irin nawa, ƙasar nan ta rabu, a raba ta kawai. A raba ta, Oduduwa su ɗauki nasu, BIAFRA su ɗauki nasu, mu musulmi mu ɗauki namu. Wallahi wannan shine solution. A raba ta, a raba ƙasan, wannan shine ra'ayinmu, a raba ta. Su ci man su umma mai ɗin ne. A bar mu da shanunmu, a bar mu da wakenmu, a bar mu da gyaɗanmu, a bar mu da shinkafanmu, a bar mu da dawanmu, a bar mu da geronmu. Ku je ku ci fetur ɗin, ku je ku ci. A raba ƙasar, mu samu mu ɗabbaka shari'ar musulunci. Ba wata shegiya Ngozi ko Dabora da za ta zo ta fi tsirara suke rabin mamanta a waje ta ɓata tarbiyyar 'ya'yanmu, ta ɓata, ba shegin da ta yi haka da sunan constitution ya ba da right. Babu wannan. A rabu kawai. Wallahi rabuwan ƙasa ne shine alheri ga musulunci, ga musulmai. Wallahi tallahi shine. Kuma shine munafukan cikin mu da su ƙara bayyana mu gano su, ko kudu ko arewa. Wallahi a raba ta, domin ba za mu yarda ana kashe mana 'yan uwan musulmi ba, mu kuma su suna zaune a nan lafiya. Ba zai yi ba. Gwamnati ki ta kinnot, ba za mu yarda ba. Ba za mu yadda a kashe mutane musu suna zaune a lafiya suna ɗebe matattalin arzikin ƙasa ba. Ba za mu yadda ba wannan ba. An fa zo wajen red line, ba za mu yadda da wannan ba. Shine gaskiyar magana, ba za mu yadda ba. Yawwa, ko da a yi stopping ko kuma a yi yaƙi, wannan shine gaskiyar magana. Wallahi
Ndị bayan gwadaluli nenu. Kefi wuri ku basta maka ya bife ni na wana wetara ni ruwa kono basuru chinketara Eastern News 24. Kefi wuri ku basta maka ya bife drop pura ifi chero dinkegi. Kamala ifi che no dinkegi. Kebesia numunem.